1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gonna do when you show up on the scene with? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. We don't know who the teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner, whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested before you take the field in these playoffs. Where it's win, or pack your bags. When we saw these guys in week 1, neither of them were Super Bowl ready. But watching them now, I think both have a real shot at winning it all. They're gritty, they're tough, and they're ready for this moment.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Back-to-back carries here. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's got it complete to Reed. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple, leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. The handoff on 3rd and short. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
First down, Green Bay.
Back to the well again. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Now Love on the play fake. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
offense to the line. Second down. Takes the handoff, now low. Pressure's there, and the Bucks got it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Third and long for him here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Khalil Herbert on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
This guy looks so good over the course of the regular season. They're hoping that he can bring that same kind of production with that arm of his to the playoffs. It's delivered in the passing game again and again and again. But we know this is a whole new season when we're talking playoffs.
Ball at 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Packers taking the field now, their 2nd series of the game coming up. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Love from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice game there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Love now, off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They start out 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Escapes the defender. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Complete to Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Catch made left side by Hooper. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
And 2 at the 35-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Buccaneers, first down.
Going to the ground again on first. Bringing that full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, but that's 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's caught at the 4. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Nicole Hardman again. Now on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action, Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun now for Love. Hauled in by Musgrave. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10.
On first down, they'll run. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
All right, this is A.J. Dillon. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Going right back to Dillon. And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Love throwing on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. To the air with Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Throwing, it's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Love now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
Buccaneers 7.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Herbert on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers beginning their drive here. Mayfield now off the play action. Cut out left. And he'll get it up to the 27. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Baker now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers take their first time out. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second.
In punt formation.
He's got this at the 27. He's brought down before the return gets far. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Love with it on first down. Caught, nice game left side. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Herbert on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 10.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, here's Baker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Finds him over the middle. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Tampa spends its second timeout now. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Got his man. It's on him. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Once more, it's Mayfield. McMillan on the slant. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Baker throwing again. It's complete to Tez Johnson. And he gets this forward to the 19. And goes to the hurry up here. And he spiked it just in time. So now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7. So we have a... Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's Herbert on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mayfield now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. He's got it at the 24. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Throwing, Baker. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Play fake, it's Love. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Bone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Give to Irving to start his drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Mayfield. McMillan hauls it in. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And a 1st down.
Back now, pressure coming. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 40.
Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Mayfield to throw again. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Packers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They give it to him again. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing, it's Love. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running left, this is Irving. Kicks away from one. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Right back to Irving now. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. Has it in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. All set now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25.
Love from the gun. This one's caught. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Hand off on 2nd and short. He's still going at the 30. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Lloyd running dead ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They run once more with Lloyd. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Flush shot out to his left. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
They'll run it here with Moffa. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Packers first down.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Fullback's got it. Look at the power. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. There's a give straight up the middle. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here come the Bucks on offense now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down, here's Baker. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 28.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, Mayfield. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Covered by Xavier McKinney.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Baker throwing again. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He's back to throw. Got his man. It's on him. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They've got first down from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. And that one very short, only getting to the 27. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Once again, Irving. lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Hartman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there.
And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other side.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Shotgun now for Love. Jump off, caught by his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucks on third down.
Throwing now. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
This one goes off right tackle. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route.
And he's going to bring this down to their 35.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Couldn't make the hookup with Matthew Golden. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Getting close to a minute left to play.
First down.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
14 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
We'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Here's Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Christian Watson. A gain of 13.
Gonna throw it. And really? No, he's not gonna escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that's just about put a bow on this one. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expand one of its final 2 timeouts. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. They're playing.